It can be really hard to say no to somebody, but if you don't learn to say no, how are you ever going to be able to stand up yourself and get what you truly want rather than just giving other people what they want? Now, before I got sick, I was helping out with a social group. I didn't think I was really up to it or confident enough to be able to run it or whatever, but I gave it a crack because I thought it was the right thing to do and I wanted to be able to help somebody else out. I was already burnt out by running my new business, trying to get things set up, pushing really hard over there. It was another responsibility that somebody threw at me, and I said yes. I was brought up to put others' needs before my own. And that works sometimes, but it can also lead to you giving everything and then being left with nothing for yourself. One event I ran was so big and strangely organized. Somebody else set the way up for running it. It didn't work properly. It ended way too late. It didn't flow as expected. It was still a success, but it was a major stress to me, and it was really difficult. So I had to run it on somebody else's terms. And the fact that it didn't play out as I'd hoped or that I expected it was going to, I thought things were going to run smoothly, and I didn't think it was going to be a huge deal. It just left me burnt out and feeling sorry for myself. I really should have said no in that situation, but I didn't. And only a week or two later, that's when I got slammed with chronic fatigue. It's like it was the straw that broke the camel's back. Maybe it was just bad luck. Maybe it was just bad timing. But maybe it was just that final thing that pushed me over the edge. Regardless, it was one in a long line of things that I said yes to that I should have said no to be able to protect my energy and so that I was doing what I wanted to do. So here's how you can learn to say no and save yourself the stress of an unwanted or regretful yes. First, practice saying no to the small things in your life first. I'm busy is all you need to say. You don't have to give somebody a reason. If you are busy, you can't help with someone asking you to help move house or help me clean up the garage or work on my car or help me with whatever it is. If you don't have anything in the tank, you can be busy. Busy can be an appointment with you on the couch. That's another way you can say it is I've got an appointment. I've got a prior commitment. You don't have to expand on that. A lot of the time people will ask you or expect you to expand on that, but at the end of the day, it's none of their business. If you need an appointment with your couch because that's what you need to be able to recharge your batteries, great, you go and do that. It's your life. You make the decisions for you. You do what's best for you. Putting other people first is great until it destroys your energy and you're left with nothing. So don't just say yes because that's the habit. You've got to practice saying no. Start small. It might be something you want to do and you say no to it just because you want to be able to practice saying no. That sounds crazy, right? But sometimes that's just what you do because you need to be able to build up that resilience, that self-respect to be able to say, no, I'm standing up for myself, I'm building my boundaries, and I am going to do it this way. Second, learn to stand up against that guilty feeling. When you start to say no to other people, you will feel guilty. You will feel like you have an obligation. You know that you can help, so why shouldn't you help? Well, you shouldn't help because you've just worked 60 hours that week and you need to sleep and do nothing and not talk to anyone for the day. So the last thing you need is to say yes and go and do something when you are absolutely wrecked, burnt out and trying to drag yourself around there. That self-expectation, it's not fair. It's not fair on you. A lot of the time we get obsessed with it being fair on the other person, but what about you? If you are like me, where you're brought up to put other people first and yourself last, maybe that's something that you need to change. If it's not working for you, then you definitely need to change. Because what's the point of saying yes, giving all your energy away, giving all your time away? You're basically living somebody else's life. You're living life on their terms. And that's not good. So if you're busy, be busy. If you've got a commitment, I've got a commitment. Got another appointment? I've got another appointment. Don't fold. Stand your ground. And as I said, that guilty feeling, it's not real. It's somebody else will find someone to help them with it. If you can't do it, you can't do it. That's all it is. Number 3. As you get more confident, you can say no to the bigger things. It's like a muscle. It gets easier. It gets easier as you do it. So, as you are saying no to these small things and gaining confidence in that, something big comes up. No, sorry, not available. I've got an appointment. I've got a prior commitment that I need to get to. I can't help you today. I would love to, but I don't have enough energy for it. I'm busy. Whatever it is, doesn't matter. As you say no to all of these things that you don't want to do, that opens your life up to you being able to do more of the things you do want to do. When you say no, think about it this way. It's no to what I don't want to do. That allows you to say yes to what I do want to do. No to what you want me to help you with. I don't have the energy for that. Yes to rest and recovery. Yes to looking after my health. Yes to the lifestyle that I want to live. Confidence comes from standing up for yourself and repeating things regularly. So you've got to practice that like any other muscle. Like if you're training for something, it is just getting used to working that muscle. No, 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 no. And you know what? You're able to change your mind later. If you said no to somebody because you're busy and you've got an appointment, well, let's say you don't have an appointment, or you get to the day and you're actually well rested and you feel good and you're like, hey, you know what? I probably could go and help that person. You could always get in touch with them and say, hey, turns out I got a couple of hours free from here to here. I can help you. You still need a hand with something. Maybe you need to say, hey, yes, I can help you, but no, I can't help you all day. I can help you for 1 hour and I need to leave by this time. Whatever it is, it's you dictating your terms for if you can or can't help somebody with something. But all of that does is allows you to live your life more like you want to. So when you say no, you stand up for yourself, for what you want to do, for what you like and you don't like. You guard your time. You set boundaries of what you will and won't expect, what you will and will not tolerate, what you are and are not able to do. And that's only fair. Because only you get to decide how you live your life. You are the boss of your life. You only get one life. Go and live it your way. Live it on purpose. And make sure you're guarding your time and your energy so that you can do more of the things that you want to do, so you are more happy and fulfilled in your life. Now, if you want to be happy and fulfilled, but you're in a place where you feel a bit more stuck, well, I've got a free 28-day coaching program that you can come and join, where I'll guide you through daily on how to get unstuck, reinvent yourself, and live a life that you're ready to jump out of bed for. So click on the link below, and I'll see you inside, and let's get to work.